So if there is a way that we can look in our hearts and find a way to keep the Beavers from leaving and going someplace else, I think it would be a good thing for the community. Having said that, I realize that this is, as Mayor Doyle said, this is the kind of thing we all need to work together on, so that in 2046, the Beavers will be celebrating their 143rd anniversary. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Harvey. I would now like to introduce the Oregon State representative of this district, a Beaverton resident. He's not the youngest state representative, but he's one of the more promising ones for sure, and that's Tobias Reed.
Thank you for the kind introduction. I'm really glad to be here with this great group and this great day when we make our invitation to the Beavers official. I think it's exciting because the Beavers are a great fit for Beaverton, but even more than that, I think it sends a great message from the city that we're open to new business, innovation, creativity, and collaboration. I think the mayor and the council and all who are involved deserve a lot of credit for that. One of the downsides of speaking last is that you've heard a lot of good arguments and some of the things I was going to say, so I won't repeat all of them, but I think it is worth reiterating that the Beavers would fit into an already strong sports culture in Washington County. You see evidence of that here, and I think that sets up for strong support and good use of the facility by community groups and community events. Obviously, doing it in the core of Beaverton in an appropriate place would make use of our advantages when it comes to mass transit, and I think it would really fit. But more than that, as we stand here in view of a few places that might be considered, I can't help but thinking back to my own youth. I grew up in Boise, as some of you know. I think about the downtown core of Boise as I was growing up that for a long time had pretty clearly seen its better days. There were a lot of redevelopment efforts that seemed to stall until one project overcame those obstacles and got built. And in retrospect, that really was a tipping point because all of the development that followed seemed to accelerate until now, when you go to downtown Boise, it's a place full of energy, full of people, and full of possibility. And I think there's a lot of reasons to feel confident that we could look back some years from now and point to this effort, even to this day, as the beginning of that change for downtown Beaverton. I also bring up my youth and my growing up because I spent time watching Boise Hawks, who were then the single A affiliate of the Angels, and falling asleep to the radio broadcast of the Seattle Mariners. I bet some of you have similar memories. We've heard about some already. And I want to make sure that's available to future generations. My wife and I are expecting our first child next month, and I confess I've already begun to contemplate the idea of taking him or her. We're among the 10% of people who have not found out whether we're having a boy or girl to their first baseball game for Beaverton. I know that's true for the babies and the parents. The other point, just to close on, a lot of things have been said about the significance and importance of baseball by a lot of eloquent people, but I don't think anyone has been more eloquent than James Earl Jones when he was playing Terrence Mann in one of my favorite movies, Field of Dreams. So I'll just read one quote that I think is useful. He said, "The one constant through all the years has been baseball. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers. It's been erased like a blackboard, rebuilt and erased again, but baseball has marked the time. This field, this game, is a part of our past. It reminds us of all that once was good and what could be again. People will come, right? People will most definitely come. Thanks for your presence, for your work. I look forward to helping however I can and to being there for the pitch."
Thanks, Tobias. I was standing over there, so help me, somebody whispered in my ear, "Go the distance." I'm not really sure where that came from. I'd like to thank everyone for coming today. A special thank you to Rob Nelson and Big League Chew Bubblegum Company that's now going to be settled in Beaverton for helping us to create this baseball atmosphere. We'd also like to thank Beaverton High School for allowing us to use this fantastic facility, and our Oregon Sports Authority interns that worked very hard on this campaign and will continue to do so. I encourage everyone to sign up and follow the progress of our campaign on beaverstobeaverton.com. It's an exciting time. We encourage everyone to get involved in helping to bring the Beavers to Beaverton. We're happy to answer any questions either now or one-on-one at the conclusion of this. Thank you everyone for coming. this is really a campaign initially to really give an organized voice to all of those that love the concept of bringing the Portland Beavers to Beaverton and letting that be a force of economic development for Beaverton. The other questions, obviously, we have faith that Mayor Doyle and the City Council will make sure that a fair solution is provided for all concerned.
Just a little bit of the cart before the horse. You don't have a place to play.
My understanding, according to Mayor Doyle, is that there are multiple options.
What are they?
I have a question, sir.
Sure.
You said you don't want to get into the minutia of the location. A lot of people in this audience, locations is the most important thing. I myself own a business that's in VG Plaza, which is one of the locations. And I think half the people here are here for that reason. So wanting minutia, I think discredits us and our concerns. We don't have a problem with the Beavers coming here. We like baseball. We just want to, it is very important to us. And that's why half of us are down here where you locate this thing. That matters to us more than most everything else.
It matters to us as well, and that's why we're going to trust your government, the people that you elected, to make sure that your concerns are addressed, no matter where the stadium site might be selected. So we do appreciate the fact that you are in favor of baseball. Thank you. Yes.
Can you let us know the other sites? I understand there's 3 sites. We've only heard the one that's going to demolish the building where we have our businesses. Can you mention the other sites? Why is that?
Essentially, it's a possibility that the other sites involve private lands as well as public stuff, and we don't want to negotiate in public any kind of possible deal for additional lands in the stadium facility. Just the normal way to do business, and whatever comes about, we'll discuss very thoroughly, as you know, sometime in September.
How can the city afford for private?
We have not arranged the financing yet, so I cannot even begin to talk about how much the city would have to put into this or what other opportunities are for funding as well as that.
Just out of curiosity, the Oregon Sports Authority is a huge base in Portland, represents the whole state. In moving the Beavers to Beaverton, you would be taking a team out of that Portland potentially. Is there any concern about alienating constituents and supporters in Portland that want to see the team stay there?
Now, we're viewing this as the Portland region. Certainly, it would be a huge benefit for Beaverton, but our objective is to make sure that the Portland Beavers maintain a similar fan base or the same fan base that it's always maintained. And since the options for Portland really have been exhausted, Beaverton just makes sense. All right, we'll certainly be available for one-on-one interviews. Thank you, everyone for coming.